When it comes to buying an investment property, do you need to be picky or not? Now, this is a question I get asked all the time because it's a little bit different to if you're an owner-occupier and you want a property for your specific needs, school catchment, whatever it is. When you're buying an investment property, you do need to be picky, but it's for different things. So what I mean by that is rather than being picky because a lounge room's too small or bedroom sizes, where you need to be picky is within the location that you're purchasing. Location makes up for 80% of the heavy lifting that the growth of that property will have. So if you buy an ugly duckling house, but it's in the best part of that suburb, you will do really well, better than newer properties in lesser suburbs that will experience less growth. You also need to be picky on the numbers. So looking at the long-term growth of a suburb, looking at the rental yield, looking at, say, percentages of owner-occupier versus investors in that market. And if you are after a property to build a granny flat, then you have to be even more picky because depending on the block you go for, it could dramatically increase the cost of the construction. Now, what I mean by this is if you have to do tree removals, if you have to remove a shed, if you're building on a slope, if you're building in a flood zone, if you're building over an easement, all of these things will add cost to the granny flat. Now, some of these things I can look past, like if you only have to remove a couple trees or remove a shed, that's fine. Where the issue is when they stack on top of each other. If you're building on a slope, plus you're building over an easement, plus you need to remove a shed. Another thing also to be mindful for with the granny flat is when the construction is done, how close are you to the front house? Is there any privacy between the two? So to cut a long story short, yes, you do need to be picky with an investment, but it's a completely different pickiness to an owner-occupied purchase.